Dun dun dun! Hello! This is Zoidberg with another micro LP. I stole that term from Mr. Knight and I'm not giving it back. Anyways, I'm going to be playing It Came from the Desert, which is a DOS game from 1989, I believe, and it's absolutely awesome. For those of you who know it, I don't have to tell you. Those of you who don't know it, you'll just have to take it on good faith for now. I hope you stick around for a while. Make up a mind of your own. This is just one of those really one of those gems that old adventure games produced from time to time. It's a lot of fun. It's relatively short. I don't think this playthrough is going to take me more than 2 hours at the maximum. And we're going to dive right in, I believe. One thing I need to mention is that you shouldn't expect me to actually beat this game. I've played it... I played it the first time, I think it must have been 2 years ago or something like that. And I played it at least a dozen times from time to time. Mostly I played it through because, as I said, it doesn't take too long. But I never even beat it once. I came close once, just really close. I was kind of frustrated when that didn't work out. But I know the game can be beaten. I know what has to happen in order for us to achieve victory, so to speak, but so far it hasn't happened. And one of the cool things about this game is that this doesn't matter. To elaborate on that, this game is fun even if you lose continually. And yeah, it's just an amazing game, and I wanted to share it with you, so I suggest we're going to dive right in. This is just the saving new game screen, and we're going to start right now. Yeah, controls are a bit iffy, what with the emulator and everything, but we should be fine. If it actually does do what I ask of it. Game, come on. What's a bit hard with this emulator? Ah, there we go. Never mind. I had been living in a small desert town for about a month. I'm a geologist, and in my game, the most interesting rocks always end up in the least interesting places. Welcome to Lizard Breath, USA, another tumbleweed truck stop where the jokes are worse than the coffee and every day was pretty much like every other. At least until meteorite Stolhein's A221-357 fell out of the sky and landed pretty much on top of Wiley Jeter's semi-secret still outside of town. Wiley was okay and business picked up quite a bit at O'Riordan's bar, so the locals figured it was a net gain overall. I'd been out rock hunting and was thinking how good it felt to be home again, when there was a knock at the door. These are the thoughts, probably words if he's speaking to himself, of Greg Bradley, I think our protagonist is. Greg Bradley, as he mentioned, is a geologist and he is an absolute badass. You're going to see what I mean by that. Well, as geologists go, they don't tend to be badass, I think, in general, but this one is. You can kind of imagine him as sort of an Indiana Jones person, just more badass. I know, hard to believe, but he is. And so there's a knock at the door. Now, basically, yeah, this is one of the few instances where the game actually strongly suggests for you something to do, like in this case, answer the door. You don't have to, though. There's a lot of ways you can go through this game. There's probably a lot of ways to win it. Not that I would know anything about that, but there's a lot of ways to approach this thing. First of all, we're going to do the reasonable thing here and answer the door. Let's see who's coming knocking. Here's them samples you was looking for, Doc. I'll give you a look-see as to where that's from, if you don't mind to know. In the month that Jeez had worked for me, I had never seen his donkey so agitated. As I was about to ask about it, I heard Biff coming in the back door. You know, the one from Back to the Future. There's just one Biff in the universe. In case you've been wondering, the dialogue screens that have a white background are just the inner monologue of Greg here, and the black background, that's actual dialogue. So, we're not going to talk to Biff. You know, he stole our sports almanac, he can wait. We could ask Jeez about the donkey, but frankly I don't care. It's a donkey, it'll be fine. What I do want to do is ask him where he found those samples. We're a geologist after all. And... yeah, make up your mind, you drunk old fool. God damn it, it was right here. No, here. Or was it over here? Dagnabbit, my brain's pan all addled up. The old funkin' Wagnalls. What did you say? That's not even a word. I need some liquid refreshment. Yeah, so he's not a big help. Who knows what kind of rocks he brought us. We're going to have to try to hunt him down later and pay for a drink. The phone is ringing as well. Let's answer the phone then. Go away, Jeez, and you too, Donkey. You... have Biff answer the phone? No, let's answer the phone ourselves. I can see you're busy, Doc. I'll check back later. Please don't. Just go have a drink or something. Doctor, this is Bert Lamont over at the Star. I'm doing an article on the meteor that hit last week, and from what I hear, you're the man in the know. What do you say you stop by my office today and we'd shoot the breeze? I don't know, actually. He's kind of a shifty character, that reporter guy, and... I don't know. Let's keep our options open. Yes, sir, I will. Splendid. Looking forward to meeting you. By the way, that's Biff, the one in the bubble that was Bert Lamont. It's that guy in front of us is Biff, looking like you'd imagine a Biff to look like. What do you want, Biff? What, the blubberpuss? Was that the blubberpuss reporter from the Star? What a creep. Again, not a word, Biff. Just go. No. I could tell from Biff's tone of voice that this reporter was not of his favorite people. I don't know, Biff's not much of a conversationalist. He did, however, he is kind of our apprentice, our underling sort of thing. Let's look at the samples that we got from old Jeez and his donkey. Or Geese, I don't know. Jeepers, this is spooky, Doc. One of these samples has a weird glow to it. Yeah, I can see it, it's the red one there. It glows alright. Creepy. One thing you don't want to do at this point, you should just to try it out, is ask him to hand me the red one. Don't do it, just don't do it. I know you'll be tempted, but what's going to ensue is a minigame that to this day I have yet to beat one single time. And I'm not going to go into details, but just, yeah, try it out if you want to have some fun and have the game kick you square in the face. Let's measure the samples. I don't know what would be good for, but hey, Greg's a geologist. He knows his measuring. What's the deal, Doc? You want me to measure it for radiation or send it to the lab? Well, if we got all that grant money and have a government lab to our disposal, let's just send them there. Send them to the lab, Biff. At least you got something to do then. Results will be mailed to your house in 2 days. Alright. Let's... gee, I don't know. And this is basically the point of the game where you have surprisingly free reign. You can do pretty much whatever you want. All you know is there's been a weird meteor. There are some weird stone samples here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We could sleep, but that would kind of be the slacker way to approach the game, and you are on a time limit. it. I'm going to get into that more later. Let's go to the map, see where we're at. Yeah, you have just random sinister music from time to time. It doesn't necessarily mean something. So, this is Lizard Breath. I'm not going to dwell on the map too long because, as you can see up in the corner, the time's already running. It's 9, almost 10 in the morning on June 1. This is a home, and there's various parts of the city and the city's surroundings. What we're going to do first is go to O'Riordan's pub over here. It should open pretty soon to see if we can maybe spring for a drink for old Geese so that he can remember where the hell he found those things. The talk in the bar was about the headless cow they found over at JD's farm. Everyone had an opinion about who was responsible. Well, Geese, or Geese or whatever, is not here and neither is his donkey, so I guess we're just going to go... Well, we got something to work with now. JD's farm. This is one of those. This is McWilliam's dairy. This is JD's farm. A headless cow, eh? Let's investigate. It's not necessarily a geologist's job, but hey, we're a jack of all trades. A young-looking farmhand blocked my way. I heard about you. You're that know-it-all scientist who's poking around other people's business. I suppose you came about the cow with the missing head. I explained I was doing some research at the meteor site and looking for unusual occurrences near the impact area. Unusual? Most guys have had noodle brain. What? Never mind. This one's been sort of clean. No bloods, no guts, no nothing. If you ask me. The farmer stopped in mid-sentence. His eyes were locked on something behind me. This isn't good. This is this trigger. The game basically consists of many mini-games. Some fun, some not so much, some easy, some very hard. And we're in for a surprise. Stay here, you goddamn coward! Well, time for some badass geologistry. It's going to take a while. Yeah, we got a revolver. I don't know what the geologist needs one for. Ah, it's a giant ant! Let's shoot it. Yeah, it's kind of... I'm not very good at this. You kind of have to... Wait a moment. You have to shoot its antennas. And you have to wait until it turns sideways, otherwise you're just going to waste bullets. And you have to aim at exactly... God damn it. Exactly the right height. Oh, well, that's us screwed. We have a slim chance to still do this, but... No. Ah! I got it! Did you see? I did get it, eventually. Well, we were too late. Well, the giant ant got us! My skull throbbed and I tried to focus on where I was. As my vision cleared, a nurse came into view. I couldn't help but notice her loveliness as she spoke. Loveliness being a euphemism. Nah, she's blinking. She's winking at us. She's nice. You're lucky that they found you, Doc. Whatever you tangled with one. You're going to be with us for 2 days at least, which kind of sucks because we can't really lose 2 days. I mumbled something about the ant I had tangled with. Honestly, Doc, I'm not really into the high sciences, but if it's bug you want to know about, Dr. Wells over at the university lab is the guy to see. Yeah, as I said, we can't afford to lose 2 days, so we're going to try to escape the hospital, which we're not going to be able to do because I suck at this particular minigame as well. Over here at the bed, let's just play it cool until this nurse here leaves the... Yeah, well, just sleeping. Alright, let's make our escape. Let's get that wheelchair because... Ah, haha, we're unstoppable now! Alright. God damn it! Ah! They're onto us now. Okay, I think the coast is clear down here. Ah! Ah! Come on, come on! Okay, here's the doors. Here's the... No, 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 don't! Let me out of here! No! Ah! I don't have insurance! Get out of here! No, no, please! I don't. The staff were too quick for me. They jabbed me with a hypo and my legs turned to jelly as the tranquilizer took effect. Well, balls. The orderly threw me back into the bed and strapped me down. I guess I was staying whether I liked it or not. Yeah, as he said, we're now strapped to the bed and now it's 2 days later, we lost time and that's not good at all, but we probably should head straight for the university lab to just tell the guys about the giant ants. We're not going to go to the mayor, he's useless. I dragged him... Who? Well, no matter. I dragged him into the professor's lab and told him about the giant ant. He arched his eyebrows and got this worried look on his face. If what you say is true, there's no way you're going to pierce its body armor with bullets from normal sidearms. The only place in its body that would be vulnerable would be in its antenna, and even then... Yep, even then. I know what then. His voice trailed off in thought, and I decided to leave him to ponder what I had told him. Why not make a call? We need to... tell someone about this. Let's phone the police station. Guys, busy morning. Alright. All I can tell you is that we're checking out these pipeline stories. A pipeline, eh? Let's go to the map again. Well, the pipeline's over here. Pump station 2. Let's actually go there. It's a bit of a waste of time and it's a long shot, but maybe those guys have something to tell us. Nothing unusual. Did see that newspaperman's car parked beside the Hellcats hot road. The Hellcats local gang. I don't know, good news. Kind of wondered what they were doing on the pipeline road. Interesting. Well, doesn't help us very much though. Let's swing by the radio station on our way south. Maybe they have some news for us. Greg, did you hear about the trouble at M1? They're not sure what happened. They're trying to get a reporter up there, but so far no luck. Promise me you'll be careful if you go up there. Well, that's what we're going to do. But first of all, I'm going to end the video here, start a new one, check a few sound levels, and see you guys back in just a moment. Bye bye!